have a safe weekend from your friends at the diner. And, you know, they never opened up ever again after that, so. Still has oil. And I'll have the country fried steak. Oh! Welcome back, everybody. Today, we are inside of an abandoned diner. Now, this place is amazing. I feel like Marty McFly in Back to the Future when he is in that diner. This place is like a throwback. It's 50s themed, like I said. So it gives us a weird vibe of that era and that time period. Let's just jump in here. Let's start exploring. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and like always, let's explore more. Start off right here in this little dining room section. But just take a look at the floor, take a look at the style here. For me, this is like the typical remaster 1950s diner. I'm sure if someone who was around in the 50s came to this place, they would probably, I don't know if they would agree with this, but I don't know this is actually traditional 50s style, but I think it's like what we imagine, and that's what I'm trying to say. But it is really cool, and it's definitely unique. I don't see a lot of places like this anymore. I will say, just walking around here and looking at the table set up, the menus, and the plates still left, it is a bit weird to think that, you know, people are coming here on the weekends for breakfast all week, and now it'll just be abandoned like this forever. When I think of like a 50s diner, I think of like stuff like this, like old signage, like old products, old Coke products. There's even this right here, this old Route 66 sign. This is just a throwback. I feel like this is the memories that people used to have. One thing I want to say about this diner, everything you touch, listen, everything you touch is so gross and sticky. Oh, God. My pants are gross from sitting down. My hand is now gross. So thanks a lot. Over here we have the section of booths. This one is actually really cool. I love the setup going on. It is a really cool style, I will say that. It's not typically my favorite style. I feel like it's kind of like weird. Almost reminds me of like a car garage or something. But it's pretty cool for a diner. Let's head on up to the front. We're gonna check out the counter section and their jukebox. This is definitely one of the cooler things left behind. I mean, the jukebox is such a classic piece, such a classic thing from, you know, these past generations that, I mean, I never really got to use a jukebox as much, you know, I'm kind of past that. But they are cool to see, they're super nostalgic. And I haven't really seen one, it's been so long since I've seen one of these things. It's kind of weird now that I'm looking at it. It looks like a weird robot. It's a Row AMI. I'm not sure if this is like a really valuable brand, but it does look really cool. And I just wanted to show you some of the songs in there. It looks like someone was playing some Alan Jackson. I don't know if you guys know, that's a famous country artist. So right next to the jukebox, in the front of the diner, we have the counter section. I guess anybody could really sit here if you want to get a quick cup of coffee or even just sit and eat here. I feel like it's definitely more fast-paced with the workers going back and forth. But it is cool, you can kind of see how things are prepared, and there was the plates for the kitchen. They would pass the food right through there. And a little bit more of the counter section. Overall, it is a super cool design. I know it's definitely not my favorite, but just even being able to see it is awesome. Here's something that's a little bit creepy. This was the board they would write on. As you can see, there's some menu stuff here, but then you can read this as, have a safe weekend from your friends at the diner. And, you know, they never opened up ever again after that, so kind of like a farewell message. Let's take a stroll behind the counter. Right now we're in the role of a worker. This is POV, you work at the diner. Serving some people up. This is really giving me like Fallout vibes, honestly. More than anything, they should have called this place the Fallout Diner. That name would have been more suitable. Right here is where they would pass all the food from the kitchen up to the servers to bring out to the customers. And it's really weird back there. It's just like super dark and creepy now. Here's some other cool stuff back here. They have the blender for some milkshakes, and they actually have a big milkshake machine. You can see those stainless steel glasses. And this right here is where the milkshakes would be technically created. You'd put like a bag of it was like a mixture, and you put it in there, and then it would come out right here. Get some juice from the Minute Maid machine. I'm real thirsty, you know. It's not working. Just another reason why this place was abandoned. The service and the machines, they suck here. You can't even get juice. I'm here with Urbex Muse. We have a friend who went here, and they were saying that the food was horrible, and they weren't surprised that it was abandoned, so kind of funny, actually, to know that maybe one of the reasons why this place was abandoned was because it was just trash. Just noticed this. It was like super nostalgic for me to see these. This is like a little kitty to-go cup, or just even a kitty cup. But I remember getting these, all these little characters on it. They tried to make it like super exciting. It was just kind of weird to see this, like a throwback almost. So here's some more booths, just like on the other side. You know, here's that kind of, each side had a giant booth for like 6 people, so that was kind of typical of the design here, but really similar layout. I'm actually sitting on one of these really sticky chairs right now, and I'm swiveling back and forth, so kind of stuck to the seat. It's a little bit gross. So I did notice this milkshake glass as I was taking a little bit of a picture here, and the first thing I thought of was this place kind of reminds me of Pop Tate's Shop from Riverdale. If you guys ever seen that, it does have the same vibe. I don't think there's a speakeasy in the basement though. We have this little back section. It's like partially a booth and then has tables and chairs as well. Also have some more Coca-Cola signage. It was like the big theme of this place. There's a bunch of Coke signs, the old school 50 style, and I guess that goes along with the theme of this place. Here towards the back is when it gets a little weird. All this oil or grease is spilled there. You can actually see my footprint. I almost slipped on this. But let me show you back here. This is the section where it feels like you're gonna get murdered. So here's the bathroom. They say you have the guys sign. Men's, guys. Really dark and creepy. And then for the girls, they have the dolls. Let's head into the girls' bathroom. This is like a straight up murder scene. Really, really creepy. And not much in here, but just, I don't know, I thought it was weird when I came in. Just how dark it is compared to the rest of this place. Here's the kitchen. Super dark back here. I just want to show everybody how creepy this section is compared to the rest of the place. Just feels like a totally different location, but it is so nasty. The floor is like very just like slippery and like gooey. Feels like I'm in quicksand. But just look, I don't know if they were really taking care of this stuff. It looks kind of nasty. A lot of grease and oil up top too. So maybe the food was bad for this reason. Bad kitchen, bad food, that's what I say. Look how gross this looks. Oof. Oh, imagine starting this up and throwing a burger on that. Dead. As soon as you eat that, dead. But I just, oh, look how gross. That's all grease. Oh my god. This is actually really nasty. You can hear it in my feet, listen. They're sticking. Oh, here's the fryer. Does it have oil? It still has oil. Look at this. if I can even unstick this. Oh. It still has oil. That is so gross. Want some fries? If you guys subscribe, I'll make you some fries in this fryer. Think about it. Oh, is the video over already? Oh, well, in that case, I hope you enjoyed this tour going back in time, checking out this amazing diner. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and like always, get out and explore more. Peace.